So Donald Trump, and this was I don't even know how to say it, but I just picked this book out because I seen Donald Trump, and I was wondering like this was back. I'm pretty sure he published this 1987 or 1988. So I was wondering what was he like? What does Donald Trump even do? Because I didn't know like none of this stuff about him, and what I found out is he was like a real estate dude. So like he would buy property, like usually apartments, and then fix them up, and then just have them and make money off of it. And that's kind of what Donald Trump like did, and he was. So, but we can talk about like the art of the deal. Like that's I would say kind of what the book is about. It's also this kind of was just like a book about him bragging. In all honesty, like his autobiography. Oh yeah, I bought a $320 million space. Yeah, Trump Tower. I was kind of I would say the main theme of the book was him bragging, but the art of the deal. What he says is just to think about the biggest thing and dream of the biggest thing and go for the biggest thing. So you could say that's why he went for presidency. I would say be the most powerful man in America, but presidency doesn't necessarily give you power over me. Like if we're in a room, and no one knows you're the president, it don't mean you have more power over me. So it kind of is power and not at the same time because it has to be known. Like that's the thing about like being really good intrinsically and for yourself and things and with yourself because like not everybody will know about your things, and that's kind of the case with me. Like I don't think people know what I do, so it's I feel like he's in the same dilemma, and I could say all good people are, but it's cool to think about like no one knows how good I am, and I could be better than everybody in the room. So that's definitely a dope feeling. But go for the biggest deal, and I would say that's a good tactic. And he also said to expect for the worst, like or prepare for the worst. So like always think like you're gonna get the worst, and I don't. That doesn't really fit well with aiming for the highest goal, cause with aiming for the highest goal, you're aiming for the best. But I guess he also was prepared for the worst at the same time. So that's nice duality from Donald Trump instead of just praying for the best and then getting mediocre. Like if he expects just to get 10 million, wow, I got an extra 5 million. I'm pretty sure 5 million is like not a lot for Donald Trump at this point. Even though people say he did go bankrupt and things, but Donald Trump, he's a great businessman. Actually, I can't say great. I don't know what businessmen are like, but he sounds like he does a good job. Of course, as I said, he made himself sound like a god in this book. Like he was pretty much like the greatest person ever when I was reading this. Like he was talking about how he was the only person who can make a building work and things of that nature. So that was of course him hyping himself up. But I would say more things about the art of the deal is, or some other themes that he mentioned was, I would say not back down from a challenge. Like there was a guy who he met, and this not what Donald Trump did, but you could say Donald Trump took some stuff from him. But this guy, he didn't back down from like a huge dude. Like like they was about to fight, and he just wouldn't get out of his face. So that was like how he said he like it was like a trainer taming a lion. Like you have this deadly beast right here, and like this normal dude with a whip, and the whip was his mouth, and he whipped him with that for sure. So that was, I would say never back down. Don't be afraid. Hold your own. That's definitely a key theme. I would say yeah. Like he even talked about it. Of course, he was bragging. He punched his third grade teacher. That was something comical to me, and that's kind of what Trump is. He's like a comical guy. Like I don't know how people could hate him because he's just joking around so much that's like it's just a joke at this point for me at least. So I can't even think bad about him because like he's a joke. Pretty, I wouldn't say he's a joke. Obviously he's a good businessman, but like his personality is just funny. Like he acts like he owns everything, which of course he did at one point. So I can't hate him for that. Like he talks the talk and walks the walk. Sometimes, of course, he has situations where he probably back down, but a cool dude. So Trump, I would say I'm not biased towards him like everyone else is. I don't even know if people even talk about Trump anymore. In all honesty, you know, he's probably old news. I mean, probably building a new hotel as we speak, but or who knows? Maybe building an airport or something. But Donald Trump, the art of the deal.